Hello, Ryan Phelan here with the Epic Phelan Podcast. This week we are talking to Darlene McBeth with Helping Hands Estate Services. Being a realtor in Calgary, I see this is a much needed service to help people make that transition from a much larger home to a smaller home, or to help declutter. So tune in to our next podcast with Darlene McBeth with Helping Hands Estate Services, and also check out her contact information below. Okay, so here we are with the Epic Phelan Podcast, and today we have with us Darlene McBeth from Helping Hands Estate Services. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Ryan. How are you?
Not too bad. First of all, tell me a little bit about your business. It's an interesting one.
It certainly is. Just to give a little bit of history, I started a declutter business about 5 years ago, and then the opportunity came up to buy Helping Hands Estate Services, Inc., which has been around for 18 years. And I did that last year, and it's just great. We hold estate sales for people, whether it's living or otherwise, and just help families, deal with the excess items that they have left over from their parents. And, after they take something, then we try and hold an estate sale, raise a little bit of money for the family, and get the used items to someone who's going to really love it.
Oh, nice. Being a realtor myself, this is a much needed service. I've actually needed this service within my family, so I'm going to be making an introduction for you to some people. But I'm also wondering, is this something that you're seeing as an increasing need in the marketplace, where maybe you got the boomers coming up and just like an aging population where it's just a much needed service? Definitely.
I think with the aging population and the fact that the children nowadays have already gotten everything that they want in life, and they have a house full of stuff already. The other thing is that a lot of seniors are choosing to downsize out of their family homes into smaller spaces, whether, so going from maybe a 3,000 square foot home, whatever it is, into a 700-800 square foot condo. So there is a huge need for it. And it's proven, just from what I've done in previous years, Helping Hands held about 5 to 6 sales a year. Last year I held over 40. And there was such a huge need for it, and I turned people away. But I always try to offer them suggestions and on what they could do instead, or contact some of the other estate service companies.
You actually brought up something that has me thinking here. With the estate services, a lot of people wait until the estate sale is required, right?
Yes.
Until there's a time of unfortunate, whether somebody passes or whether that might be. Would you say it would be advantageous to maybe get that process started earlier, while you're still in the home and while you're still around, and while you can still make some decisions of where things go? Would that be advantageous?
Definitely. In the past, I've worked with clients that move into condos or downsize, and I help them go through that process of decluttering and giving away things and finding out what their family wants first. All right, really important. Ask your family what they want. Let them take, that special painting, that special, sometimes it's even a toothpick holder that they remember from childhood. Let them take what they want, and then from there, let's decide if we're going to sell it, if we're going to donate it. What are we going to do with the items? So if you start earlier, even if you don't plan on moving out, I've had clients who it takes up to a year for us to go through their things and decide, okay, this is what they're going to keep, this is what they're going to give away, this is what their children are going to take.
Yes, I know of a particular family where I think over 4 years, and still